A new week and new weather, or rather new temperatures, again here at Copper Lake. Normal temperatures, and that means, of course, I'm testing again. Which aromatics are working best here? Yes. And of course, I have already tried out a little something. I've been here now about 15 minutes at the spot, testing different aromas. I started with 3 aromas, and this time I'm completely fishing with the classic hair rig. So, sinking boilies. Because alongside the aromas, also the preferences for rig types always change. That means again, that in one week maybe a pop-up rig works very well, and in the next week maybe a snowman rig works very well, and in the next week again the classic hair rig works very well, and also that you always have to keep testing. So far it looks quite crazy here, so very different fish. In the mix, bream, common carp, C2 super freak, Dinkelsbuehler, mirror-scaled carp, even with 17 kilos, and also the Kwasdorski tench just came in. So that of course is really exciting. And I'm curious what else will come in here on the 3 different aromas I'm testing right now. Well, a baby tench we also already had. Let's see how it goes on now. Feed mix, by the way, we'll also look at in a moment, or rather if you have seen the old videos or the videos from the last weeks, then of course you already know which feed mix I am using here again, because this feed mix is still working really well. Look here, mirror carp as well. So far, every time a new fish species, right? I think we had twice C2 super freak. Exactly. But otherwise, every fish a different fish. So every catch a new fish. That is of course quite interesting. Frequency at the moment still not so good. So I'm standing here at the classic spot, I think at 17 meters. It has worked again and again in the last weeks, and especially when we have normal water temperature, then it works here at this spot quite well again. That's how it looks right now. So I'm testing tuna with tuna pepper in combination. Then I have caramel here, so something sweet, completely caramel with milk cream. And the third combination is pineapple pellets, and pineapple boilie. And here it goes on right away again, non-stop, and directly again the next bite. Yes, this now here is the combination with tuna. On that also just now the Kwasdorski tench took, the normal tench took. That seems to be quite interesting here right now. Maybe you can build on that further and in direction with a tench feed mix to maybe target these tench even more efficiently. So the Kwasdorski tench and the normal tench to put them a bit more into focus. Maybe that will then work out even better. Also, the bigger C2 super freak came in here on tuna, just as well as the barbel here also came in on tuna. That means also there again, if you now specifically want to catch the barbel, you build of course a feed mix together, which then tends more to look like the original barbel feed mix. Maybe then again with the tuna component. The 17.4 kilo mirror-scaled carp came in on spicy pineapple, and that of course I find incredibly exciting. That I would also like to continue building up in this direction, and I think I'll simply change caramel now. We'll just take that out. And I'll put together here once more a rather fruity feed mix or bait combination. I'll just look through what other different pellets there are. So caviar, halibut, coconut, and cream. Mint cake I've never used, that would also of course be interesting. That would also be definitely a possibility. Recently we had again and again also, and I think I'll just start with the peach soluble. That also exists, and spicy peach. So then let's just test again peach in combination, straight out with it, and keep testing, yes. And if it then here at this spot sometime doesn't get really clear, or if it sometimes stops working here, well then I'll just move on. So testing classic spots again, that means here in this area of course test again. Also in this area, and of course also down here at, where is it, 37. Here it is, 37, 32 at 30 meters distance. That means up here in the area 30 meters, 32 meters. So in this area definitely also test again. These are the classic spots that at normal water temperature always work now and then. 63, 62 also works now and then when cast out at 20 meters. So also that you can definitely try. Let's of course look again into the feed mix. So this is the basic neutral carp feed mix. It is built together with the original components from the standard carp feed mix, but then with mixed feed as base. What is the advantage of mixed feed? The mixed feed spreads out a bit more and offers an attraction effect for different fish species because the mixed feed consists of different components, different grains. When we then, while testing with this mixed feed at some point, have found out that a specific carp type especially likes one aroma, then we can always rebuild a feed again, and then also maybe take a single grain type as base. For example, maize, hempseed, or pea. However, for testing this feed mix is really well suited because we attract with it very many different fish species, as we just saw here in the net. And there we already have the first reaction here now on the peach, just cast out, and already the first reaction now on peach. That is already a good sign. And then we'll just see what will take it now. And should one aroma then not deliver the desired fish anymore, well, then you just take another aroma and keep testing. And just like already said, you of course also test at some point other rig types. Those you of course test also then. So the next tench also again on peach. I can well imagine that here at this spot with a classic tench feed mix, so on maize base with maize components, that you can probably also catch the tench quite well here. Maybe even then, especially also the coarse tench. Also a possibility would be here at the same spot with maize of course also to test the pop-up rig, and then simply with one maize corn, like for example blackcurrant or cream or caramel, to then also test again whether the tench will go well on it. And also at this position, it's working really well right now. And I'm again testing different bait aromas here, with of course the same feed mix. That's how it looks here right now. So here clearly more koi with it, and also quite targeted the F1 carp. That is of course also always worth it, namely on tuna and salmon combination. Right now here with pop-up boilies. Also here already a big C2 super freak on pop-up strawberry, and the position with the combination strawberry pop-up 15 plus strawberry red maize corn. That was written by Owan in the Discord, and he also had at this spot some koi carp caught, so origin also goes in here. And that's how it looks right now here with me. So you can indeed do that quite well. And there we have the next one, also again on the strawberry combination. So also this seems to work quite well right now. This is directly here in front at the camp. I'll show exactly the position again in a moment. That's apparently worth it here. So let's pull this one in quickly. So very nice. The next C2 Super Freak also again here on strawberry. Yes, that looks already quite good. So this is here the next position. And already again it goes on. Very nice. Here at 10 meters cast out, and that is here at the position 10 meters out. I have now cast at the birch tree. So simply here casually, like I said, clipped at 10 meters, of course with the same feed mix. And the whole thing now already tested thoroughly. The second combination is now here the combination with tuna, and that is the combination tuna, or rather tuna and salmon. And now the F1 carp are going on it. So if you are more in the mood for F1 carp, then of course rather test here with tuna. Yes, that's it for now here about testing the spot. You test also sometime. Write gladly down in the comments which aroma worked best for you and at which spots you were also successful. Also gladly share in the Discord. Link to the Discord is under the video. And then we'll see each other in the next video. Until then, tight lines.